From Atlanta, Georgia, we're live from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store between the New York Giants and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Starting from the 5. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Ross off the play fake. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Russ now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They send the tight end in motion. 1st down from the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Falcons get to it. It looked like those 6 points were theirs. They were right there on the horizon, but a very disappointing way for that to end, as instead they turned it over down near the goal line.
Yeah, I think the word I'd use here, Kate, is bittersweet, because it wasn't all bad. That opening drive still made it right to the edge of the end zone. A lot to build on here, but man, what a painful way for that drive to end.
It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Got a man, it's Drake London. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
They've got 1st down from the 31. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he gets it forward and still got a yard out of that. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Penix. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
There's a counter give to Robinson. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Penix here from the gun. Down he goes. The Giants got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. The Giants using their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Penix working from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Loss of the guy brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Wilson now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. 3rd and just 2 to go. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, here's Russ. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Second and 10 now. That one's complete, right side. Still has some space inside the 35. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Wilson now, first and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Offense to the line for second down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Falcons are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They get 13 on the pickup, and it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be second down for him.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, Go.
Here's second and 5. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Well, trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
A gain of only a yard.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons with a big decision to make here. They'll punch it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Giants take over first and 10. At their own
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Gotta go, right now. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. And the Falcons get a fifth defensive back out there. Third down coming. Going right back to Scannaboo. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the second for New York. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Running back sent in motion. Wilson with it on first. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Gets this to Johnson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now, and I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, batting, baseball, like you grip it tight, and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
To the right side and reeled in by London. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Algier on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
And 10 at the Giants' 38-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that kick pushes them into the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Ross off the play fake. Finds a man right side. Able to have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Russ now from the gun. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Wilson now off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. To the air with Penix. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Penix now. Gets this one to London. Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd down, it's Penix. Finds his back, it's Robinson. Defense contains him, that's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Now on is Younghoe Koo for the Falcons field goal. First field goal was good. His 2nd look from inside of 45 yards. Koo able to put it through. And they come away with some points on that series.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Fielded at the 7. A little burst so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's completed right side. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, here's Dart. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the gun, here's Dart. On the move, headed right. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Dart gonna throw again. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Desperation time here. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36.
First down, New York.
On play action with Dart. Completed to his running back. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
It's Scadaboo on 3rd. He gets the first and more inside the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Oh, they didn't see what that draw had coming until it was too late, Kate. And when they saw the opening he was about to hit, well, I can't really repeat what they were saying down there, but I can promise you none of it.
Intercepted in the end zone. Kicked off by Devon Diablo. And the Falcons will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Staying with Robinson. Hits a seam at the 40. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Algier running behind center. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Penix here from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Looking to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. It sails right through a beautifully placed football. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. He fields it from the 8. With some trickery here on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Juke the defender. And the Falcons take over at the start of the red zone. He's tackled right at the 20. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Penix now on 1st down. And that That one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll run it with Bijan. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. So now on fourth down, the Falcons elected to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Going on first down. It's Dart. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Darts out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw. This is Cox. That's Slayton. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
And the Giants first down.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Hits his running back. Dukes out of one stop. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Connects on the crosser. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. He brings it in. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Darts back to throw. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants trim the deficit down to 5. So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Falcons are all over the kick. That should just about wrap things up here.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult. First and 10, a run to Robinson. And we're
not get any further, but plenty of progress already. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Now the give for Bijan. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line.
A run here with Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.